So this is going to sound silly, Rabbi, but I fell out of bed the other day and I hit the ground with a thud and I went, ow. And yet in my youth, I used to fall out of bed. I used to push my brother out of bed because we shared a bedroom. Am I getting old? What happened? When is it that you're old? What are the telling signs?
You know, this is really a neat subject, Joe. One of the Psalms, or maybe it's in the Proverbs, do not cast me off in my old age. So evidently, there has been views discrimination against those of us who have more years under our belts than other people. And it really makes me wonder. I'm going to be 77. So I often think about aging and getting older. One thing is, it's not an age is not a number. I hate when people say that. That's ridiculous because our bodies do age. That's why you said ouch, because as the body gets older, things break, things hurt, we're more susceptible. We have to be careful about falling and breaking things. That's just the nature of something that's older. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just acknowledging what is. But it's much more this mental attitude, this idea that old is bad, old is wrong, old is out of touch, old, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I think that's what does us in, is our view of our mental acuity, not denying aging, not pretending, because we are getting older. And I say to my students, some of you are smarter than I am. Some of you aren't. I may be smarter than some of you, but I have had more years of experience in the world. And I sometimes think that scares young people, because when you have more experience of something, you can offer advice, you can point out the good, the bad, and the ugly, because you've experienced it. When you get to be older, you realize that we can survive other people not accepting who we are. We can survive our families not accepting who we are, because we've had the experience. With age comes a wisdom, because, as I tell my students, and I'll ask them, how many people whom you love died? And they'll say, nobody. I'll say dozens. How many people do you know have had terminal illnesses? They've had none. I've had dozens. So let me help you with what life presents, rather than denying or calling me an old person or old ideas. Let's take some wisdom. Let's see how we can help each other. And so I want you to help me. How do you think today? How do you see the world you're growing up in? I want to see the world through the eyes of a 16-year-old, to a 13-year-old. So you have to help me. You have to teach me. How do you see the world? It's not about correcting it or right or wrong. It's helping me understand how you see electronics, how you see all social media. How are you viewing it? And what's important to you? If you don't tell me, I won't know. And if you dismiss me in my old age, how will I know what's important to you? So it's important for you to teach me. So that's what I would ask from our youth. Teach me what you see, what you're experiencing, and let me teach you from what I've experienced.
Well, I know you continue to teach me every day, Rabbi. Thank you so much. Have a nice day on the lake, and I look forward to many more lessons from you.
And I will be giving you many more lessons, Joe, so rest assured I'm not sailing off into the sunset.